Listen, it's just good mobility, okay? What do you want? That's a pretty good circle. New screensaver. Let's game! We're gonna do another couple of runs of Primordialis, and then if we've got time, I'd like to make some time for another game. Should look at our messages. I don't know, that might encourage you to make more. Why is this guy not aggroed to me? Is he glitched? What's going on? What's going on with this guy? There we go. My face is gone? Oh, it is. Look at that. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah, that was a whoops. That was a bit of a whoops for sure. I did not intend to delete the whole dang thing. Okay, let's do a little bit of that action. Get some of these guys going. Okay. Looking good. The music's a little loud for me. Is it loud for you, chat? I'm gonna turn it down ever so slightly. We did stories while you were gone. Nice. Have you messed around with the chain lightning mutation before? Yes. It is very, very strong in the current iteration of the game. It's quite good. Someone's gonna die here, and I'm gonna be there to scavenge the bits. Come on, kill him. Kill him! You can do it! Hooray! Successful murder. Witnessed. Okay. Yeah, the new lightning stuff is pretty strong. It's very, very good, as it turns out. Somebody told me that the spinning cell stacks, so I'm gonna try stacking a whole bunch of them and seeing if that does anything. Because that sounds kind of funny. Oh, that hurt really bad. Power switch toggle is nice. Yeah, you can kind of loop with the power switch stuff, which is fun. If I get always on stem cell, that would be really crazy. It sounds like something I'm better off not knowing about, Nixie. Okay, so we've got the combiners. I kind of want to combine... It's a kitten! Wow. I know, Cap. He's been jumping up here multiple times. So we've got part of the recipe for poison damage, which is cool. Loved the Kitten Primordialis video. Thank goodness. I was almost not gonna post it because it was so little Primordialis and so much, like, cats gone crazy. Sticky chocolate and hard cookie? I don't know. I kind of got my own build plans. I got my own build plans for now. Maybe at some point when I'm running out. This thing is very stuck to me. I would like it to not be stuck to me. Yeah. There we go. Listen, if you really want a build to be made, you should go make it yourself. If I accepted every single build idea from chat, I would never get to make any of my own cool creations. You have so many ideas. I know, that's what I mean. If I spent time making everybody else's ideas, I'd never have time to make my own cool things. And that's why I play this game, is to do my own cool shit. Because I don't know. That's where I get enjoyment out of the game. Like, some people enjoy, like, net decking the best build out of a video game and using that. I very much enjoy making my own cool thing, and maybe I'll take, like, one tiny piece of an idea and incorporate that into my own thing. But, like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of just being told what to do. We got another one of these guys. Do you think the double torque would give a super spin? I don't know. That could be cool. That could be cool and funny. Okay, so I am, like, lacking some stuff. Does the liver in this game help with poison? You seem to have poisonous cells. I don't have any poisonous cells on this build. But, I am holding them, because I want to do a poison injector build, potentially. I think that would be fun. But yeah, right now I'm just hunting down the stuff that I want. Dude, that'd be crazy if you could, like, snap your own bones with spinning cells and stuff. That'd be really crazy. Not this again. Not this again. There we go. That worked. That worked well. Okay. Good stuff. Doing Radiant without any way to cool you down is a good way to die immediately. Radiant is probably, like, one of the most setup required cells in the entire game to be useful. Okay, where'd this boss go? There he is. Let's kill this guy the old-fashioned way. Bunch of acid. Eventually he's just gonna stop spinning and then he's gonna die. There we go. Easy peasy. And now we've got mutagenic, which is very interesting. So I want to do a poison build. Yeah, for sure. Donut boss, probably. Mutagenic spin combo. That is funny. Okay. Then we want this, so that way we can have proper circulation. Okay. Let's quickly look around and see if we can't find any other goodies. The Zoid Master, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Listen, it's just good mobility, okay? What do you want? Actual physics lessons not allowed, says Woad. Okay. Have we got any? There's a Venom. We're gonna probably want Venom. So we're trying to figure out what our mutagenic poison combo is. Finally caught alive. Hell yeah, welcome on in. Yeah, nature's perfect shape. I want to find stem cells and do like a stem cell build. What combo cells do we have access to? We have access to power switch. And yeah, I'm just kind of looking around for what I've got access to. You haven't figured out stem cells? I'm planning on using stem cells to generate an insane amount of hearts. That's my current plan. Bone. Explosive. Could do some sort of cancer build. Yeah, there's power switch. What can you get Primordialis on? PC. PC and PC alone. It's available on itch.io and Steam. And I believe Paluresis prefers when people buy the game on Steam, even though he gets a smaller cut, just because it stacks his numbers up well. It's going good there, Nenarin. But yeah, it's possible that he'll port it over to other stuff in the future. I don't know for sure, but that would be cool. Primordialis on a Steam Deck would go hard. I mean, yeah, it would work on a Steam Deck because, you know, Steam. And it does have controller support, and it rocks pretty hard, actually. Like, the movement is really good, especially with Seekers. Kind of goes crazy with Seekers. But it is a little different. There's Anchor over there. Hello, Pro Assassin. Welcome on in. Yeah, we are a little phallic today. As happens on occasion. Radiant could be good. We could just turn them radiant and have them, like, spin out. What's that over there? Is that hard sell? That is hard sell. I'm planning on combining my... Oh, shit! Okay. Literally everything is available to us. We can do anything we want. That's crazy. Okay, so what is the combo? Stash this build really quick, and then we're going to do this, and then this, and then this. And we'll see how this goes. Something like this. Okay. So that's spinning very fast. Now, if I swap these out to this, does it spin slower? Hang on, let's get rid of all of them. Oh my god, it's still spinning out of control. Okay. I'm sorry, Jack. I can't read everybody's ideas forever. I gotta play the video game. Okay. So we're still spinning even though we're like out of... There we go. It's done. Alright, now if I put these in, it's been very fast. I think there'd be a spin speed limit. Maybe. Flex cell. With this? Yeah, I guess it could like spin or like go real crazy, potentially. With acid. Been there, done that. It's unhinged. We spin. Okay, what if this all gets turned into spin as well? That's spinning very fast. It's kind of spinning slower now. Oh! Holy fuck! Okay. Do you think if I make the enemy spin really fast like this, and then I just, like, walk up to them with impact cell, would it just, like, instantly implode them? So rather than me going fast with impact cell, they go fast, and I just boop them. That might be the play. Okay, let's hunt around for some more stuff. That seems Gigabrain. Wouldn't you get yeeted? No, because Impact Cell would stop my momentum. Because it's got some sort of weird stuff when it comes to that. It's strange. So yeah, we go back, we combine hearts with Power Switch. Then we use stem cells to expand our heart radius. Then we take... Oh, I'm dead. Fuck! God damn it, dude. Is that electricity? It is. Very nice. That should just... Yeah, very good. Ooh, we got exploding corpses. That's funny. Do we want to do exploding corpses or budding? Exploding corpses is really dangerous. But it is really funny. Budding plus alias equals run ending crash. That's kind of true. That is kind of true. You can let your license lapse. If it's an L or an N, yeah, you can. What build are you thinking about? Honestly, I was hoping to have my perks kind of decide my run for me this time around, but I haven't really got anything super cool, which is why I'm setting up to just speed around and look for stuff. But let me go look around and we'll see what we can do. So those are the options there. Bunch of creatures, mechanics I coded while building off EOD's mod and Buzz. I polished it like crazy. Could yes, absolutely, Sarvesh. I mean, it's very likely I'm gonna get around to those mods at some point anyway. It's just I've got lots of new content right now, so I'm focusing on that for the time being. Oatmeal. What about it? That's a breakfast or a snack, I guess, depending on your situation. I already have breakaway. I do. They made an angry cell really rare, didn't they? They really want me to use some of the other cells, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to use any of the other cells. They're all bad. Maybe I'm just not thinking outside the box enough with the other neurons. Does anyone here use the other neurons and have, like, a good time with them? Nanoron? I have no idea. Why is the fucking lava zone in zone 2? I'm so confused. What is that all about? What is this? That is very strange. Part of me just wants to set up some hard cells and go through the dark zone. I hope it frickin' works out. A little risky, though. Little risk. Can I sneak in here easily enough? Oh, it looks like it might be a bit of a long way. Yeah. Can't you use negative on the fearful neuron to make it angry? Yeah, but then it gets angry at me, too. Which is the main issue. What if XP steal on drones? I'm pretty sure it would go to you. Either that or... I'm actually not sure. Hey, there's a neuron combo cell. Interesting. Have to go take a... I'm alive. Interesting. You use fearful radiant drones? Interesting, Alp. Which one is this? Wandering. Yeah, I guess if you had a strong enough, like, AoE for wandering, that might work, potentially. Have to be something slow. So we've got explosives. Oh, we could be funny explosive, man. That's kind of where I'm wanting to go with this at this point. Funny explosive build could be cool. And we get extra regen from the explosive deaths. No, I have not, Mason. I have not thought of such things. You're in the top 10% of Primordialis viewers because of you. I'm sorry, Alchem Mechanist, or you're welcome. I don't know, whichever you want. Grounded combo cell. I haven't taken a mutation yet, but I'm thinking about taking the explosive mutation. I could have grounded explosives, so that way they have to take health damage to explode. I don't know how valuable that would be, though. What do we have over here? Thermal. Thermal is nice. Exploding cancer sounds bad. I don't know what I'd want to do with power switch combo cell, other than combining with my heart for the stem cell strat. Yeah, so I guess we'd just be super explodey. Do we have heavy cell? We don't. I don't even know if I want heavy cell, because I'm probably going to want to get, like, launched out of the way as quickly as possible. Which means we're probably going to want some light cells if we can find them. Cancer mutagenic, have we done that before? No, because cancer mutagenic is, like, kind of redundant. Well, maybe. Have I? I probably did. Hard to remember all the builds. You could heat up a grounded cell a lot. True. You make a good point. I could superheat a grounded cell. A grounded explosive. What would I do with... I mean, that would blow me up. It would be really cool. Would love it if this stopped. Get me out of here. Okay. That worked. Yeah, we could do like a nuclear drone. That could be fun. I like drone nukes. Oh my god, get this fricking thing off me. Yeah, we'll figure something out. That does seem like a reasonable play, though. Okay, grounded explosives. There we go. Now we need a radiant or a laser. We'll go to the next biome. Go track that down, pardon. Okay. So radiant or laser explosives is what I'm looking for. Grab one of those. Missile launcher would be cool. Yeah, it's gonna be like a proximity missile launcher type build, I think, is the idea. For now. Negated heat pump. Yeah, I could do a negating heat pump. That is true. That is an option. I don't know if we want heavy cells for this, but I'm gonna take one. The answer is maybe. What do we have here? Detach is pretty nice. That'll be good for... Why is there a dark biome here? That's really unusual. That's very strange. Okay, those guys just exploded. This map is a little twisted. It's a little fucked up. Oh man, I can't believe the Elden Ring DLC is coming out in a couple days. I'm debating on whether I should spend money on it. I'm like, I do really want to play it, but it is like costs money, so I don't know. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna stream it. Another one? The Elden Ring Night Rain DLC. That one. Not normal Elden Ring. Yeah. I would assume that they're probably done with base Elden Ring, but I could be wrong. Radiant combo cell. What would I combo Radiant with? Radiant thermal. I think it would be too dangerous. I think that would just explode me. I could do Radiant Breakaway. Radiant Thermal for the win. There's no way I can regulate that. I would summon a drone, and then it would already be activating my next drone. Which is the main issue. This is the main problem with a build like that. Probably burn up the whole map. No. Doubtful. Reactors are stable without cooling? What do you mean? Yeah, sure they are. Oh hey, there's an angry cell. They do exist. What am I dumping for an angry cell? Probably this. And that. Get off me, mate. Okay, run, run, run. Please forget about me forever. The opposite how that song normally goes. The vascular. Here's the boss. Pretty sure the boss is gonna get insted by the jellyfish at this point. Which is really funny. God, the electricity guys are so scary now. Angry Radiant doesn't need to be a thing, because I don't need multiple Angries, I just need one. I think I'm just gonna get the standard Radiant and double that. I'll just do a double Radiant. That's probably the strat. Okay, so here's a Radiant. And where's that other one? Should be somewhere around here. This way? There it is. Okay. Heat transfer Radiant? Oh, that's clever. Kitty back? Nope. Nope, the kitties are hanging out with Michaela in the other room by the looks of it. I cannot afford that because it's very, very, very expensive. So I am going to dump balloons. Okay. It's over voltage. Thank you for the follow. Very apt name. Okay, let's go to a safe spot and craft a build. I think we've got everything we need now. And then some. Oh my god. Okay. A little terrifying. Mason, if you do that again, you're gonna get banned. That's the last warning right there. Oh hey, there's negating. It's fun. Could definitely make use of that in the future. Well, there's no like value to spamming. It doesn't make any sense why you would do that. We try to have like real conversations, not just babysit children. It's not ideal. Okay, grab all that. We're gonna go make a good build now. Okay, let's jump on up here. And now we get to make our sick build. Let's do it. So, the game plan... Let's start off with... start off with making the build. This world gen is crazy. It's a really weird world. Super weird world. Okay, so Angry Cell, Detach, Radiant, Radiant. Seeker, Seeker. Explosive, Explosive. I might want, like, 2 more of these. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do Heavy Cell. For control. Oh yeah, grounded explosives. These are the wrong explosives. Let me drop those. Okay, and then we're going to have our breakaway be like so. All right. And then we will have our power switch like that. We're going to want our heart nearby. I'm going to swap over to vascular. These are going to be exposed hearts, so let's do like that. Something along this line. Okay. Doesn't grounding also ground adjacent radiant cells? Not if it's directly touching, I think, Toadsness. I think that's the rule. If it's directly touching, I mean, maybe. Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay. Yeah, so I'll have to adjust the build a little bit. Something like that. Hearts in here. Hard cell protection. It's the weirdest guy I've ever made. I don't know. Just look at the videos. There's so many. There's so friggin' many. Okay. Beg pardon. Okay, that should blow up eventually. Okay, let's give this a try. Does it work? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's getting as radiant as I would like, so we'll get rid of these two. Not getting nearly as hot as I would like. Bucket, we ball? Yeah, it's not killing as well as I would like at this point. Hey, that one blew up pretty good. It looks like the thermals aren't working on this variant. Nixie. Okay, okay, let's move these up here. And then I can have the thermals here and this here for movement. Maybe I need one more heart. Maybe. That might be the play. Let's add one heart onto this. Let's see if that fixes it. They're definitely moving well. I'm really pleased with the way they're moving. I'm just not happy with the power scaling they're getting. I could move this inward and these outward. Maybe that'll help. Okay, what are we doing for spare? We can do that. Now, I need to hunt down some anti-heat. Welcome back, Scallum. At the choir concert, that's cool. Okay, that was a nice big boom. If we can get stuff like that going, that's gonna be great. Sodded we orb. New sentence. Okay, this should kick ass. Hopefully. The thermal is not scaling as much as I was hoping it would, but we'll work on it. The kabooms are looking great. This is a pretty cool looking fish. It is a pretty standard little launcher build. It's pretty compact. I'm liking it. Hey, there goes the Radiant. Yeah, so I need to fire off a couple of these. I might need to start firing these in pairs for it to really start to go crazy. I'm thinking to get some extra Radiant going. Are you using detached detector cell? Yes, I am. We've got detached detector cells in here, and then we've got these scaling up. Do all Radiant. All Radiant wouldn't make this any more exciting or crazy, sadly. This is, what is the yellow fusion cell? We've got double Radiant, and we've got grounded explosives, so they only explode when they get superheated. That's the idea. But yeah, we're gonna want some vascular cells. The crescent shape after it's launched is satisfying to see. Yeah, it looks good. The reason I do that, by the way, is so that way I get a much faster generation on my drones. Because otherwise they'll generate, like, really slow. This is feeling good. This is a nice build. I am pleased with this one. I do not like it when enemies get near me with this setup, though. Wow, that guy just tanked that explosion. I guess he's got explosion resistance of some sort. Alright. Damn! it's terrifying. Okay. Should be... Wow, the map geometry on this is so crazy. Like, why the hell is the boss all the way up there? That is not normal. How about time for launching 2 at a time? We don't really have the cost to do that right now. I'm gonna have to find some extra biomass to make that happen. Which means I need to reduce my heart count with the vascular, probably. That is the game plan. It's the current idea. This guy is terrifying me. He's getting real toasty. There he goes. Have a good one there, Jack. I'll catch you later. Alright. Let's go up here. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Oh my god. Be careful. Do not just ram into stuff. This run is looking pretty good so far. The boom is causing exploding corpses. Well, they've already got exploding corpses, so we're just like double exploding, essentially. So it's just like a super concentrated explosion. There's not really too much extra purpose to it, to be honest, other than cool factor. But it is definitely cool. Can you color the radiance? I could. You got any recommendations? Okay, let's blow this guy up, because he's gonna die in like 2 of these. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. green. Like a like a nuke. In-game, like a video game nuke. Gamer colors. We could do an RGB, that's fun. That's G. We got the R. I'm gonna have to... There. Now it's none of the colors because they're all combined. Entropy reversal is cool, but it's gonna make freezing drones instead. Which I don't think helps me, so I'm gonna go for echolocation. W color theory. Yeah, we made we made them white because we just overlapped the colors. Lamau. But yeah, I can use echolocation to find goodies. Nice. There's a vascular. What do we have here? I think we were up here earlier. You seem to recall that. Oh hey, this guy lived. Good for him. Good luck surviving this part. Yeah, he's super dead. Screw color theory. Wing that stuff. Yeah, just send it. Okay, those guys over there. I like being able to see the little red dots. It's kind of fun. I really need explosion resistance. That's fair. Yeah, we'll make it like a... I'll just go for the pure green. I think that'll be the play. Yeah, I like that. That's scary. That's scary. Alright, we can maybe fix our drone. Does corpse explosion not give you some resistance? It gives me regeneration. So explosions don't stop my regeneration. Which is a form of resistance, but it's not what we need to be truly tanky. Okay. Let's see if we can double up on these drones now. So I'm gonna take this formation and... Hang on. How am I gonna do this? Can I just... How about this? So step one, we're gonna remove all of the hearts. Like this. Okay, there we go. So now we're down to 300. Now we're going to take the build and do this with it. Oh, fuck. Okay, like that. This is the new center. Great. And now we need to replace our hearts. So we're gonna have something like that. And then we'll move these throughout the body. And a little something like, ooh, like this. And we've still got room for more hearts, so we'll add some more here. There we go. And now we need some more hard cells, just for the defensive nature of it. So let's add some here and some there. And I want this to be pretty durable. We're just gonna go kind of crazy with it there. Alright, so that's looking a lot better. Hopefully these are far away enough from one another. And yeah, we're gonna add some extra heart cells back here. And we'll add some extra this here. Something like that. We're wide, dude. I'm so wide. It's my widest build. How sick is that? Okay. God damn. That is cool. I think we're gonna have to play this one pretty long range, though. But that's okay. Which one is this? Inductive. That guy got exploded. Those little line guys are surprisingly tanky. I'm not super worried about collecting the XP, by the way. That's not my primary concern. Very much a secondary thing for me. Explode him! Yeah. Got his ass. They have to be far away so they don't explode each other. I don't want them to be close to each other when I'm launching them because they're going to create like a runaway thermal effect, thermal heating effect, so they'll explode before they get to their target. But you'll see as they're close to each other that their circles around them will expand. And as those circles expand, it's going to generate more and more heat. And if I do that too close to my my creatures, then they'll start to thermal activate close by to me. Like that, and they can superheat me. And then I have to hold this phase so that way I don't end up getting murdered horribly. So it's pretty dangerous. I need to find some thermal regulators, ideally. Elastic is part of that, so we will give ourselves some elastic insulation around our hearts because that is the most important thing to elastic insulate, and we'll give it to this as well. Blow up the Gyre. Gyre is very resistant to this sort of build, so I don't think it's gonna work, honestly. Gyre probably gets to live. On a run such as this. Which means I'm more likely to live, too, because Gyre is like, probably my most regular killer, honestly. Give the Nuker a long single cell tail. What do you think the value of that would be? I'm curious. Because I'm not really seeing the vision, personally. That's a cute little launching build you got there. It'd be a shame if someone was literally 2 times better than you at bare minimum. Got him. Aesthetics. Okay, well that's not a good reason at all. Oh my god, that guy got super exploded. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. Everybody's dying. This build feels very wonky. May I see the build? Indeed. Let me share it with you in just a moment. What do we got here? We got negating. That always opens up some options. Ooh, we got heatsink. Wonderful. Alright, here we go. So, the build is as follows. We've got, so we were just a single one of these guys, and now I've got 2 of them, but it's basically a missile launcher. Breakaway gives me super fast regen, along with this being really close to that, so basically my biomass is being transferred there very quickly. And then we've got a grounded explosive cell, so the only way this thing explodes is if it loses enough health. The way we're reducing its health is by setting it ablaze with Radiant Combo Cell. And then we've got Thermo, so that way it can make a runaway heat effect, because we've got 2 of them. And then basically the idea is that they superheat the enemy, and then they explode, and then they die. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad, but I need to... I'm trying to work on my heat proofing and stuff. Circuit, how's it going? Been watching vids for a while. Pretty sure this is the first time watching live. How's it going? Pretty good. This build feels so complex. It's not that complex. It's just like a lot of defensive redundancies makes it look really cool. Like I'm using less hearts than I would normally because I'm using vascular cells to transfer HP throughout my body, and I'm using a lot of elastic and now heatsink as our basically a thermal regulator, which is like a very tricky thing to kind of get right. So I'm doing my best to just kind of go ham with it. It's a freaking hard game. It's a very hard game. Vascular heart combo cell would not be very good, but it would be... Yeah, no, I just don't see any purpose for it, because one does the other thing for you. Yeah, like living... I could see, like, heart monitor vascular having some purpose. Right, circuit. Yeah. I mean, the build isn't that complicated. It's just using 2 different offensive cells, and then the disconnect with a little bit of jet. It's fairly light on the jetting, and then we've got heavy cells, so that way it's got like really good movement. That sounds terrifying, IO. But yeah, it works well. Vascular heatsink would be very useful. Yes, those two would pair very well together in this build. Absolutely. I agree on that. But yeah, it's a pretty efficient build so far. I'm liking it. What do we got down here? We've got a bunch of not super helpful cells. I don't really know what I'm looking for at this point, other than, I guess, modifiers. More cell modifiers. Or more, like, mutations, I should say. And combo cells. I think those are the main things that I'm interested in at this point. That guy's just getting melted. Wonderful. Okay. Pretty good. You're thinking of trying the game again? You want to try and replicate the early Spike jet build, but whenever I use jets, I just spun out of control. Any tips to help with that? Make sure that you've got some drag at the back of your build, so that way it balances out with the front of your build, because spikes generate a ton of drag, so you're gonna need a little bit of drag at the back, so that way you don't spin out. So that's probably the biggest thing that helps. But also, making it so the jets don't have open sides on the back helps as well. And you can kind of combine those 2 factors together. So you can have, like, 2 little tiny 1-cell wings on either side. So here, let me show you really quick. I'm a little afraid I'm gonna get exploded, so let me make sure I'm relatively safe when I do this. Okay, I'm feeling relatively safe. So, this is the default one that I use. Let me go into history. So, early speedsters. So this is what my, like, starting speed build looks like. You could make it a little bigger than this. Generally, I'd recommend having the hearts be further back, so that way if you ram into something and it beats you, you can just kind of back up. But, like, see how these jets are aimed downward? If I get rid of these, then they're aimed to the side. That's gonna hurt my my control of where I'm wanting to move. And these purple guys, they're gonna reduce my drag. And these guys back here are to increase drag. So that's gonna give me better control. And as you get longer, you're going to want, like, or as you get larger in general, you're going to want more seekers on one side. The side pieces completely slipped my mind when I tried. Yeah, this is like the secret. That's the secret sauce to get it really working great, in my opinion. Definitely helps a ton. It's funny that it's such like a simple adaptation, but it really makes a huge difference when it comes to control. Because, yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, I've been speedrunning the game in the past, and trying to find that build that can move really, really fast and also be very controllable is a tricky thing to do. Right now you're stuck in the surge because you don't, because the bad game design, you don't know how to get to the nucleus, so you're just vibing. It'll be fine. You'll figure it out. There's a big blue over here. I want to go check that out. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm intrigued. Oh my god. That hurt a little bit. Did indeed hurt a tiny bit. What do we have up here? Lasers. I was considering using lasers over radiant, but I think our double radiant is just better at this point. So I'm not going to worry about that. Look at this unhinged world design. Where's the boss? The boss is down here. What the... This world is so weird, man. This world is unbelievably strange. This is definitely my weirdest seed. The seed's down there, by the way, if anyone wants to take a look at it yourself. It is pretty unique. Maybe you're just strange. I've been told that before. It could be that. That could be the issue. That guy got giga kaboomed. This guy's really resistant to everything I do, so he's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't even know if I can kill him. He seems quite explosive resistant. And he's also quite heat resistant as well. He's getting bullied. Getting bounced all over the place. There we go, we did get him. It just took a whole lot to get him. Took everything. Yeah, right into the mouth. That is not a place where I'd take these explosives, ideally. Toadsness on Twitch saying, yeah, it's all about well-placed drag, the fins on an arrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a good example. A fine example. Kaboom. Just murder them. Beautiful. Cheaper vascular would be nice. Oh, this guy's alive? What the hell? He was just sitting... That guy looked sunburnt as hell, man. Oh my god. Me when I get back from the water slides and I didn't put on enough sunscreen. Just nightmare scenario, man. It is the worst. Oh, that guy's dead. Got him. Got him! Hey, we got explosive resistance. Nice. Is that the sun? No. It is not the sun. Okay, so now I'm really explosive resistant. So we might be able to do a completely different build. Okay, give me a yes or no, chat. Do you want me to go kill the funny... the stupid Geyer? Because I got spikes now, so I can technically go do that and get, like, way, way, way more biomass. Which opens up some things. Do it, laser. Of course. Okay. We'll send it. What could go wrong? Nothing. Literally nothing could go wrong. Hey, there's a funny spin combo cell. Don't die, though. I literally never died. To that boss in particular. For sure. Probably use some more hearts. Name one time I've died to the Geyer. You can put the Geyer montage in here, I guess. All the times the hundreds of times I've died to the Geyer. I'm pretty sure I've died to the Geyer more than I've died to anything else in the entire game. Explosive spin sounds fun, but spin is like very specific. I don't think you can do that much with it, sadly. Oh my god, that guy got zooped. We got the vascular combo, but the thing is I don't really want a vascular combo the heat cell, because we can just kind of do that already. I'll be honest, Circuit, I'm gonna use the same build that has been working for me to kill the Geyer, because it's cheap and effective, and why would I use anything else when it's so consistent? Yeah, the double nuke spam does look really cool. Not the phallus build, just a tiny spike rocket. And then you just expand spikes inside of them until they die. That is the best build to kill the Geyer consistently, as far as I'm concerned. Nothing else even comes close. In terms of raw consistency, at least. There we go. I don't think this thing is making it. Yeah, it's not. This is how you beat the Geyer every time. You just gotta thin down and get in there. So step 1 is you get the thing off. Step 2 is you just drive on in. Oh my god. Well, that's awkward. Am I alive? I have no idea. I'm dead. 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 Get me out of here. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I can't say I've ever seen this happen before. Very consistent, very effective build. Oh, fuck, man. I've never had this happen. That was some fucked up shit, man. Okay, just build me this guy and we're just gonna shoot at him until he dies. Hopefully he just blows up real good. This is so stupid. He's hot. It's on fire. That Geyer's looking real toasty. There it is. Let's frickin' go, dude. And that's how you kill the Geyer. Oh, fuck me. That is... stupid. Should narrate some fantasy novels. That'd be fun. King Zulu, thank you for the 500 bits. Your next challenge, make a computer-like thing that changes behaviors with on, off, and inverted cells to power the neuron cells. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, it could be interesting. I haven't played with them yet, Nenerin, because my brain is stupid and I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to use those. Learn Mario? Hey, it's me, Mario. Hey, Luigi. No, that's not the Mario you were talking about, right? You were talking about that? Bing, bing, wahoo! That one. That's the one that everybody knows. Very similar to my previous build. Yeah, Alexander. If If you replace detach with activator cells, therefore removing the need for activators in the body. Yeah, I could do that. But then it's less efficient. It's just a question of like where you want the most efficient location to be. I'm very sad. I did not expect to be killed by a goddamn mosquito. That is so unfortunate, chat. Fuck! God damn it. Literally killed by a mosquito. Oh, man. That is unfortunate.